Hey, how about for Mrs. Brown and the Stinky Cheese Band? Welcome to the 5th annual Elms Road Elementary Staff Variety Show. You know, the first one, we actually called it a talent show. We were forced to remove the word talent for legal reasons and because of Mrs. Bellamo's act. And now calling it a variety show allows people such as myself to also take part. Now tonight, we're going to make you laugh. We're going to make you amazed. We're going to make you shake your head. We're probably going to make you question your decision about allowing us to educate your children. But in any case, you're going to have a great time. My name is Mr. West, and I'm going to be your host for this evening's festivities, which basically means I'm going to be reading to you whatever is printed inside the program. Now, I've taught 5th grade at this wonderful school for really close to 20 years. And in that time, I've made some observations about 5th grade. See, 5th grade is a strange and wondrous land. A land where a kid won't wear a coat in February, but they'll wear a hoodie when it's 90. A land where you'll hear phrases like, yes, I did my homework, I just didn't finish it. Or, I was gonna do my homework, but my mom made me go to bed. It's a land where a student will proudly bring 48 pencils from home and meticulously arrange them in their desks, and then not want to do any writing at all. It's a land where, in the heart of springtime, it often smells like I'm burning an armpit candle in my classroom. But I wouldn't have it any other way, and I look forward to coming to school each day and working with those kids. It's a lot of fun. I hope you guys have a great time tonight. I hope you enjoy the show, but I'm a little nervous about it because, well, from what I've heard, Mr. Simonson still doesn't have an act ready for the show. He's kind of freaked out and kind of stressed about it. Maybe we can bring him out here. Give him a warm welcome. Make him feel a little better. Mr. Simonson. So look, I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I'm not saying that you're not as good as Mr. Kitchen. I would never say those things out loud. But I just know that he always had an act for the show. So I'm wondering where your head is right now.
I appreciate that. I love that we're still talking about this guy, Mr. Kitchen, 2 years on, so that's fun. But anyway, I know that even though I procrastinate, let things go to the very end, I'm fairly confident something is going to present itself, and I will have an act before the end of the show. I will have something that will just amaze everybody. I'm confident of it.
Okay. Well, I guess
I can do a lot better than that.
What?
See, I think something might have just come along.
You can catch grapes.
I can catch grapes.
He can catch grapes. Let's see how good you can catch grapes. Mr. West, you're going to need that.
I didn't realize the show was going to be this edgy.
I just so happen to have some grapes. Green, red, Simonson.
Green, go green.
So let's say we have a contest tonight and see who is the better grape catcher.
All right, you're on.
First contest, Mr. Bruce, what do you think? How long? 30 seconds?
30 seconds sounds good.
30 seconds. How many grapes can you catch in your mouth in 30 seconds? Do you want to go first or second?
Whatever you think.
I'd say
You have to use that one that rolled off on the ground.
All right, I'll go first. This mic might have
1, 2, 3. Still 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's amazing. 9, 10, 11. Oh, that doesn't count. It's 11. It is 11. You have to finish them off, though. They can't come back up. They don't count.
Set, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You taking time to chew? Got time to chew? 6. 7. 8. You better hurry. 9. It's not about height. 10. I think it's safe to say that Mrs. Patterson is the rapist.
I know.
At this.
How can you use more opportunities tonight just to show me how much better you are at grape catching than me? So we'll come back out later. You guys enjoy the rest of the show for now. Thank you very much.
You know, before that I was really nervous about Mr. Simonson and his act, and I don't feel any better about it right now. All right, so our next act looks like we've got something called Fire Sticks with Mrs. Stewart and Mrs. Belmo.